Latest inflation data out from Australia shows that the RBA may have to be more aggressive over tackling rising inflation. Now, the reason for the high inflation for the Q4 2022 print to 7.8% from 7.3% was mainly due to the holiday seasons. So people in Australia hadn't seen friends, family, relatives due to COVID, and they were taking opportunities to use some of the pent-up savings and visit friends and family. And so we saw the greatest rise in holidays and recreation input to the inflation print. And you can see this resulted in above expectations for the trim mean and for the weighted median, and the overall headline 7.8 versus the 7.5% expected. So all of this means that the RBA are likely to need to be more aggressive when they hike interest rates coming up at the next meeting, and expectations are for a 15 basis point hike, 86% chance. And you can see that expectations have been ticking higher since that inflation print for a 15 basis point rate hike, and now that's seen as the base case with an 86% chance of that happening. And you can also see the terminal rate has risen to 3.8% from 3.5% a week ago. Now, the RBA interest rate decision is coming up on the 7th of February. So that should just keep the Australian dollar underpinned against the New Zealand dollar. But the main sort of outcome to be looking at is just watching the RBA, how they respond on the 7th of February, and if they take a more aggressive stance to counteract this, inflation print that's high. If that raises further alarm bells, we could see a decent Aussie New Zealand dollar upside out of the decision. So that's the key thing to be looking at, and that's just something to have on our radars as we head to the 7th of February RBA decision. So what we've spoken about in this video is fundamental analysis surrounding the RBA. We want to put seasonals, fundamentals, and technicals all together for a great trade. We have the latest high probability swing trade ready for you right now to grab. Just click below this video and we'll send it to you straight away.